You guys want to see something cool? Oh, look at that guy. So what's going on here? This is our aviary, and we came up with this crazy plan 2 years ago to build a big area for our exotic birds to roam and fly in. So we built a deck and then a coop, put in some big power poles to hang a net over, and then we waited until this year when all of our fencing equipment arrived from the UK. This fall, we've been putting it all together, starting with the outer fencing. It's taking a while because it's metal and it's heavy.
Oh my gosh!
But we're getting it done. Now we need a big machine to help us lift these big gates. So part 9 of the aviary build, stuck up here for the... Oh, here we go, here we go! Here we go. Here's that walk-through gate. We're gonna hang the gates for that today. And then look around here. It keeps going. I think I was about 6 or 7 or something down here. It just keeps going and going. We've got right under about 30 fence panels up. We need to do about 42 to 45, something like that, when we're all the way around. We've got a bunch this way, and then we're working on our drive-through gate. We've been working on this for the last week. It's been a big challenge because this is starting to slope uphill and it has to remain level. And so we've had to work on digging away at this ground with a skid steer and cutting away at the fence. And so we had to get this done so we could start hanging these gates. The other issue I was having is that I didn't have the equipment. Somehow it got lost in the original shipment. And so I got these boxes here that they just sent us, and that's why I was able to rent that equipment. How awesome is that? So these are the hinges that I've been waiting for that go on the gate. I've got a bunch of them here. So over here at the walk-through gate, yeah, it looks like that's for the bigger one. So, yep, there's our smaller hinge for that one. And then right here, perfect, love it. I need to go get some chains and straps, things like that, so we can lift this gate up. I think they're about 8 feet wide, and I think they're like 10 feet tall, something like that. And they weigh about, I think, 300-400 pounds, so it's really difficult even for 2 people to lift them. Becky and I just couldn't do it together, so we've had to rent this equipment so we can lift it up and put it into place and then get the hinges on there. And hopefully we did the concrete all right so it'll support these gates.
Yeah, the other one's off. It's holding on that side, but not on the other side.
I think we're about 30 feet up in the air right now. We're holding a huge gate that's 300-400 pounds. We're getting ready to make a big turn here, which is going to put us on a little bit of a slope. So I hope this can handle the weight and this turn here. Oh,
That's your one strap.
just lost one of our straps, just fell off. So I think we had 2 chains on there, so it's still holding it. Oh my gosh, that wheel's off the ground. How do we level that?
You're gonna make a big drop. You're gonna make a big drop. Maybe back up and just extend the arm out. Now extend the arm out to where you need it.
All right, so we made it to our position. This is a little crazy. This is pretty high up. So it was a little scary for a moment. We started to come down the hill near the gate, and the wheel actually came off the ground, one of the wheels. And so we had to back up because we were afraid there was going to be a big drop or it was going to throw the balance off. So we backed it up and we just extended the arm out, and it seems to be holding pretty well. So I've been up here for a couple of hours. We've been trying to get a level, and so it gets mad at us when we move a little bit too far one way or another. If we are about to throw it off balance, where you hear the beep, 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 or you hear the long beep. When it does the long beep, I can't move at all and it locks up, and I've been locked up here for almost an hour now. So we just got the hinges on, and I think we've got it in place where I'll be able to let it go and get this backed up, and I'll have the first gate up, but that took a long time. Wow, the first gate is up. That is a heavy duty gate. This thing is 8 feet wide by 10 feet tall. It is humongous. Look at this thing. Can you swing it? Can you move it around for me? Move it all the way in. Wow. It is massive.
Don't go too far.
That's good. Okay, now put it back in. Ooh. How was it putting those hinges on?
Just figuring it out. It was hard. Figuring out which gate we needed and then how to get the hinges on. Since we have one going down and 2 going up, we had to figure out we had to have all the hinges in place, and move the gate right into place.
Yeah, it took us 3 tries with the gate. We had 2 gates wrong because it's got to be, it's a little tricky trying to figure out which one goes where and where the hinges go. So now we're at a spot where we can measure this gate, the length of it, and then go across here, find our spot where our other post will go. And that'll be a big one because that'll determine how wide everything is so we can get the other side of this drive-through area, and then we can start to move all the way around going this direction because we haven't been able to do 2 gates a day because we haven't been able to go this way. We've been stuck at this gate spot for about 3 weeks now. So we had a big day yesterday. We had this gate hung and then we got the post in. That'll help us work our way completely around the aviary here, coming from this direction. We were a little nervous about this last night. We set this in, but it's not as deep as our other big posts have been because it's on a little bit of a slope. And we're gonna take these support boards off here now because we're gonna have to put a piece of fence going that way, help support it that way, and then another piece this way. That's talent. Pouring concrete with the baby on your back. Because tomorrow's our last day with the boom lift over here, and we've got to get this other gate up. But this is a big moment to help anchor in this corner here, to help support it when we hang this really heavy gate here. So let's get this next piece of fencing in, and then hopefully it all sets today, so we're ready to hang that gate tomorrow. All right, I think we've got it all set up for tomorrow. We're putting a little more concrete on the big post. We've got to build up. So here goes nothing. We're gonna try to hang a gate. Now we're gonna move over, hang 2 gates on the walkthrough gate. So hopefully we did all that correct. So let's go do that now. So this is the tricky part where we've got the gate onto the hinges and we've got to slowly move it back on, and we're right at ground level. So we're having a hard time. It's stuck, it's heavy. I can't really move it over anymore. So now they have to push this hanging gate over. And so they're digging it out a little bit, trying to get over. Okay, we got second gate. Almost hooked up. Now I can come down and help hook it up. All right.
Is my ladder in your way?
I'll start to come that way. Good job, Joey. Nothing happening with the emus. No breeding yet, although the breeding season has started. Cashew's ready, but Bamboo's not. What are you doing? Is that pretty heavy? Real quick, we're gonna put these up on a couple of these posts. They're gonna go up on the top of a couple, and then the middle post is right here, and they have these little hooks on them to run cables. And so we're gonna run them up there. I just wanna check a couple of them, make sure they fit on there all right, and get a feel for what this will be when we actually start running the cables here in a couple weeks, maybe a month or so. Here's our big middle piece. Here we go. Put the cherry on top. All right, we'll hopefully get to that soon to tie that into all the other posts. Pretty cool. Where's Becky at? Wave hi, Becky. You ready for this moment?
I'm a little nervous, but yeah.
Yeah. So this is everything we've been getting ready for this week, is to hang this second gate. We hung the first big gate a couple days ago, and then that was able to allow us to measure to put this post in. And then yesterday we put the 2 side pieces on there so we could anchor it in a little better to support this gate. And it seems really strong, so I'm hoping it'll hold today. The second question is, besides will it hold it, is did we calculate it correct to hold it straight across so it'll all match up and close when we're done? That's the big question, and I'm not sure of that. A little soggy today. It rained last night, so this big equipment has been pushing in some ground around here, but we're gonna start to hook this gate up, and then we'll bring the other gate in to make sure we've got it evened out, that it's straight, and hopefully this works, guys. I don't know what we're gonna do if it doesn't. So here's our family. Eli pushing the gate in, Uriah and Isaiah holding the ladder for Mom, and Becky being amazing and getting the hinges onto the heavy gate while I watch from above on the boom lift. I'm going to remember this moment for a long time.
What do I need to do?
To get it over on the bottom?
Yeah. This screw, do I need to move that in?
That might help. That might help. I don't know. Otherwise, I can drop a little.
Don't.
Okay.
Don't.
Okay. So we're super close on this. We've got 2 out of the 3 hinges on. Becky's doing a great job. And so now we're just trying to figure out how to get it leaned over because I can't move any more or we might mess up the top hinge that already fell down and pinched once. So just trying to loosen up the top hinge or get it in closer so we can lean the whole gate in further, and hopefully that'll get the gate hooked on and we'll be all set. Hang on, without shaking, is there something you can pry towards it using wood or bricks or something to help? Use a couple of bricks on the end, a couple of the blocks, and then pry against it to help hold it over for an extended period of time. Hold it right there, Becky. So Becky is down there jacking up the gate. So if you can hear this long beep, I'm stuck until the pressure is released on these ropes that we're holding, which I can feel it shaking. As soon as she releases the pressure, I'll be able to get down, but I've been stuck up here for the... Oh, here we go, here we go! Yeah, let me come down a little more and then, yeah, get up and unhook. Okay, been stuck up here for a while, but we are finally free. So as soon as we unhook this, we'll pull this out of here and then we'll check our gates. And then we'll check and see if our gates line up.
Isabella fell asleep.
Where?
In the pond.
In her toy, right?
Yeah.
Sweet little girl.
Fell asleep playing. In her little car.
She's so sweet.
All right, good job, Becky. Woo! Was that fun?
Not really fun. More nervous.
So this is the moment of truth. We've got one gate on. We can tighten it up a little more, but we want to see, is it going to line up with this gate? Go ahead and close it, Uriah. Oh man, come on. Come on. Oh, it's so close. Okay, it's just barely touching, but that's actually good because it's hitting right there at the top just a little bit. It's a little gappy here. So right here, that's good because we got some to bring in up here. So we need to tighten up there. We're gonna be slightly off, like 2 inches off, but that is pretty good for making our best estimate across here. So today's video is sponsored by Factor, and we love getting their shipments in because we are hungry and we've been working outside and we just don't have any time to get any meals ready. So we're gonna open this up and see what kind of food they sell.
Sweet barbecue pork chop. Red paper. Double dipping.
And we've got chicken and mushroom tetrazzini. What's in there?
The dates.
Our smoothies. So the good thing with being outside and coming in is that we can get these ready quick. There is no meal prep. We don't have to go to the grocery store. We can just put these into the microwave. 2 minutes later, they're ready to eat.
Yeah.
All right, bring it to the table. And Isaiah's gonna have the potato leek mash, a grilled chicken. What do you think of it?
It's yummy. I like it.
You excited to eat it?
Yeah. It's good.
You like the green beans?
It has spice, but I like it.
There's just some days that I don't make it inside to make a big meal. And I can come in and get this ready in minutes. It's amazing.
Trying little moms here. So there's a lot of options when you get your Factor meals. They have Chef's Choice, they have Keto, they have Calorie Smart. I think that's my favorite. What was that? They have vegan and veggie options. We love getting the chef's choice because we get a good variety of a little bit of everything. Factor meals, so good. Get some for yourself. Just go to go.factor75.com/whitehouse60 and use the code whitehouse60 for 60% off your first order. That's go.factor75.com/whitehouse60. Use the code whitehouse60 for 60% off your first order. Hey, eating on my food.
It's good.
All right, we're working our way around here. We've got this last post over here. I think we're, I don't know, maybe 35 posts? No, maybe 32. So we've got about 12, 13 left to do on this side. Almost there. All right, so Eli is digging a hole right there. We're gonna dig a little trench right here. Becky can work on that. And then I'm gonna cut off a little piece of metal so this will sit flat on here.
We're 2/3 of the way done. Are we gonna get it done for winter? Let's find out.
Hi, baby. Oh, and how did the big gate turn out? Oof, it's pretty close. All right, so it's looking good. We almost got it even all the way up. It's about 1 inch, 2 inches below on this side versus that side. I don't think that's gonna be a big deal. We'll be able to get it locked still, but how cool is this gate? It's a beast. Whew. All right, now we can keep working on the fencing and get this thing closed in before winter. What do you think about it? What do you think about it?